name is Devora. I'm a partnership manager working across Publicis Media, and I'm originally Bulgarian. I've been in the UK for 6 years and 3 years in London now. The first 3 years were doing my bachelor degree, and that's actually what brought me to London as well. My background, I would say, is kind of entirely in marketing, BSc in marketing, then MSc at Imperial College in strategic marketing. And during all of those student university years, I did internships wherever I could, and I across the world as well. And so kind of my career destiny was set beforehand. I knew exactly what I wanted to do. I actually decided to do my master's in London in Imperial as opposed to some of other options in the US. I knew that London is a global hub for marketing and advertising, and choosing to do a master's here not only would give me a world quality education, but also put me in an environment with some of the leading agencies, some of the leading brands, whether it's for networking events, job prospects. I just knew that it was the right place for me to be. And I'm extremely lucky because my role allows me to work across Publicis agencies and teams, and on a daily basis I probably work with over 20-30 nationalities, which is amazing because you learn so much from diverse backgrounds and experiences and cultures, and it really creates a very inspiring and amazing environment. My background is Bulgarian. Obviously that's an Eastern European country that's gone through many changes, which has taught my family and myself by example that you need to be very disciplined, you need to work really hard, which I try to apply on a daily basis to my job. And also being very open to different people and learning as much as you can from them, whether it's their professional background or their cultural background. Bulgaria is kind of in the middle between the West and the East, and we're such an interesting mix of genes and historical background and just experiences, so I always try to learn as much as I can from different people. As a lot of other people, I was quite shocked by the vote and the result. We were actually discussing that there are days that you remember the rest of your life and what you were doing and where you were when you found the result, and that's one of those days. I've lived in Bulgaria and in Dubai and in the States here, and I'm not gonna lie, it was the first time in my life where I felt like a foreigner, and I didn't feel kind of wanted and appreciated. And it wasn't necessarily because I'm judging the decision, but it was because of a lot of the rhetoric, a lot of the comments made, kind of the lack of appreciation what European or international people actually bring to this country and contribute. And there's a lot more to it than just taking jobs, because in addition to bringing your expertise, the professional you are, you also contribute to the economy, you pay taxes, you bring what's best of you and your country, and you try to kind of improve the place you've chosen to be your home.
It's a really good way.
I think the impact would be enormous because there's a chance London would cease to be the global hub, the leader in creativity and advertising and innovation that it is now. And it's going to lose kind of a huge amount of what makes it so unique and special, its spark. And I think London is a place where dreamers from around the world come together. They work hard, they're open, they're kind, they're kind of creative together. And if we lose that, London and the UK would just become another market. It won't be what it is nowadays, kind of comparable with New York and San Francisco. I think having kind of friendly visa requirements, and especially for young international talent, I think that's crucially important. Whatever the Brexit implications are, it needs to be sensible moving forward. I remember while I was doing my master's, obviously it was a group of students who were so motivated to learn to educate themselves, to be the best marketeers that they could be on a global level. And often we had agencies or leading companies come and present in front of us, and always at the end of the presentation they were kind of trying to convince people to apply for job roles, and then at the end it was just like only open to EU and British citizen. And I just remember seeing a lot of my friends who were top talent from around the world, how disappointed and discouraged they were. And if it was my choice, I would like to see that not happening moving forward, because I know a lot of extremely bright people who are not working in London and contributing to what we do here just because of inadequate visa requirements. Become very dull, very boring, and no longer set the example and the agenda for the global advertising world.